Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
This looks sharp. Important interception. And the finish! It's anyone, and again! That's a waste.
Substitutions taking place.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can...
Heads it! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Nakata. Saka, Mbappe, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Gravenberg, Mbappe, and that is wildly off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Odo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gravenberg hits one! Beckham. Saka. And that could set him on his way. Nakata. Gravenberg aims beyond the defence. And Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Husanof. Caceres cuts out the pass. Gravenberg. Shifted upfield. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Owen. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Owen. Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Adams. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? Ah, looks a smashing ball. Gravenberg. Stoiker tries a shot! He's scored!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rodri. And it's Batistuta. He's had it taken off him. Nicely aimed pass.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kimmich. Oh, it's come off the upright. Nakata. Stojkovic. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, it's Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. And Koundé. Kimmich. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. Stojkovic. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And it's Nakata, distributed tidily. Otto, terrific header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe. That's Beckham. Messi. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Saka. And they're back on the ball again. Camavinga. Now it's Owen. And he's in on goal. And that was very necessary. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well read, nice interception. Gravenberg. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And here's Messi. And here's Beckham. Now it's Rodri. Caught offside that time.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. Stojkovic. He's looking to set free a runner. Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nakata! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, now the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground,
Number 13,
swallow me up.
Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Kane.
Kane. Camavinga. And it's Nakata. Rodri. Short changes him with that pass. Stojkovic. And it's Owen. Now that looks a decent ball. Stojkovic! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Number 9, Stojkovic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
45. Coming on the field, number 20,
Owen.
number 7,
And Owen! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he finish? Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bastoni has got himself a free kick. Owen is in a really good position out wide. Rodri. Oh, it's come loose. Camavinga. Taken back almost at once. And it's Batistuta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100. He's had a hit! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe. Oh, great chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Kimmich. Xavi Alonso. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rodri. Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, he's found some space here, and he's intervened well there. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Good strike, quite an alarm. Kimmich. Xavi Alonso. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Well, now, and he's had a hit! And somehow it stayed out. Koundé gathers from the goal kick. That has been cut short. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Xavi Alonso. Yamal goes steaming forward. Mbappe. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kimmich. Oh, important interception. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Yamal. Rodri. Messi. Mbappe. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just eases him off the ball, and that's really well manoeuvred. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's come loose.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alvarez hits one! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Caicedo. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Messi, looking for options for movement. No way through there. A searching ball that into space, and he was quick to react. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, yet another interception, and
the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And here's Messi. Messi is flagged offside. Goalkeeper's ball.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Tries to dink it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Beckham. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Caicedo. Aims beyond the defence. Yamal gets flagged offside. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Beckham. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Mbappe. The message is clear. None shall pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need...
He's having a go!
La asistencia a este partido
Yamal.
asciende a 96.026
He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. Alvarez. And Messi! And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Messi. Has a go! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Over to the left. Now it's Rodri. Akanji producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cannavaro. Kimmich. It's Xabi Alonso.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Alvarez. Xabi Alonso. And he cuts out the supply. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Kane. And it's Kane. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass is just off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cannavaro. Xabi Alonso. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, no joy this time. Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. The final 5 minutes. Kane. Xabi Alonso. And here's Kane. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
2 minutos de descuento.
That's been cut out, well played. He's looking for the runner here. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. And through to the goalkeeper. And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody,
but
and welcome
it is
to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shapes to shoot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Xabi Alonso. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter, being the...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a sweet ball, that. And here's Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! He's in a good position here. Griezmann. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Interesting ball. Heads it! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now.
And Beckham! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Tchouameni.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spectacular save! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Griezmann, Neymar, now it's has a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. He is through here. Mbappe!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
Chance to finish. And that is high.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Kunde picks it up from the goal kick. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Keeper's ball. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chouameni, and it's Griezmann. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Messi, and the flag has stayed down. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply...
It's goals! Oh, just over.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. And he was quick to react. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he's managed to get rid. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe. And the counter is on.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Beckham. Time and again they are repelled. Scholes. And it's Griezmann.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Nicely weighted ball. Crossed into the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Here we go again then.
Romero.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now it's Messi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Scholes. Now it's Neymar. Griezmann. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross goes in. It's a mighty effort! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Neymar. Lovely feet. Neymar! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Xavi Alonso. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. He rises! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
The attendance for this match was
Mbappe.
29,514.
Scholes. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Substitution on
Well, the
the
referee's
field.
pulled play back and has booked him for the
21,
original offence.
Zero. Coming on the field is number 10, Bukayo Saka. Substitution.
Beckenbauer is there and he can pick it up. Roberto Carlos has found the net here, of course. Pass somewhat off target. It's a good run down the right. Beckham is in a really good position out wide.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free. It's Neymar! Oh, that's a waste.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Alexander-Arnold. Pulls it back. Nice interception, well timed. Can he finish? No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. Rooney engages and forces him off the ball. Gets his pass away. He's picked his way. There's the hit! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
After 75
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Substitution on the field.
And yes, it's him again.
Coming on to replace
Things
him
looking
is
so easy,
number
almost too
9,
easy here.
Joshua
Well, their
Kimmich.
manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great ball if he can get there. Maignan gets it away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Saka. Floated through. Rooney. There's no flag. There's the shot. He's got a goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
After
Look, all
85
they want to hear
minutes,
right now is the final
number
whistle.
10,
They've been humiliated.
Wayne
Well, they're
Rooney.
very much the better team at the moment,
Number
Peter, and
13,
no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage
Coming
here.
on the field is
Now it's
number
Pires.
20, Robert Lewandowski.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but
Substitutions
that
taking
was
place.
brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball,
There will
but
be 5
couldn't
minutes
quite sort
added
it out.
time.
Koundé. Now Romero, Cannavaro, Romero, Koundé. Romero. That's the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without
and
a doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And we're underway. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he cuts out the supply. That has been slung wide. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar looking to run onto it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Xavi Alonso. Perez. Oh, terrible. Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Koundé. Romero. Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yamal. So we're still where we started right now. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's a quick one. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alonso. Rodri. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Haaland! Good, strong hand by the keeper. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. Belts one. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. Oh, that was venomous. Corner number 2 then. Mbappe. Rodri. Messi. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gets his pass away. Nicely worked. Romero. Xavi Alonso. Romero. For Xavi Alonso. Ball is over the line. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, he's just misjudged that one. Roberto Carlos. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Xavi Alonso. And Koundé. Romero. He's in space and looking for options. Adams tries to clear. Neymar. Rodri with a definite foul there. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Here's Rodri.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And a few accusing looks coming his way. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. No, that's been intercepted.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking for the runner. Now it's Mbappe. Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, played through for the wide man. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hits the net.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The attendance for this
so we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. He's cut it out. Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking to set free a runner.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Yamal! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's burst through. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Dink through. And he's straight offside. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Chips it through. Keeper's ball. Strong running down that left flank. Looks to go up and over. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Yamal has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Yamal. Number 14, Xavi Alonso. Coming
Half
on
an hour
the field,
gone in the second half.
Number 20, Robert
Look, they're
Lewandowski.
prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Messi. And here's Lewandowski. And the finish! So, third corner of the game. Header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pinches it off him. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kimmich. And he can clear it away. And here's Lewandowski. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. Could be danger here. And the shot!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And here's Messi. Fiddles it through. Messi could have here their final chance. Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and
Substitution
you know,
on the
I think it
field.
appears to have been bothering him for a while.
He's got to continue, it seems, albeit
Coming
a
on the
little
field
gingerly.
is number 24, Palmer.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
So Mane getting this one clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Cleared without complication.
4 added minutes has
No
been
way through
indicated.
there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
This might... Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Kimmich. Nice ball, and he's in here. Khan deals with it effortlessly. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but